Hello and welcome to the Tea Tales, where we create more joy in the world by creating more joy in our life. I'm Tina Lehman, aka T. I am an ambassador of joy. Today, we're in our kitchen on the island of Madeira, and I want to thank my husband Grant, the cameraman today. It's his birthday on Wednesday. And also we have Chef Leah Chase, the queen of Creole cuisine, and the amazing female chefs of Darjeeling Express. I am so incredibly inspired by Chef Asma Khan and these amazing female chefs from India and Nepal. What lights you up? What lights you up from the inside out? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Is it being nurtured by nature? Is it cooking? Ayurveda and plant-based cuisine light my heart up. Ayurveda and plant-based cuisine lights me up from the inside out. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian medical practice. And Ayurveda came knocking on my door when I lived in England in the late 1980s. Many moons ago. This ancient Indian medical practice, it's more than seeing food as sustenance. Food is a radiant path to health and emotional equilibrium. Do we ever think that what we put in our bodies influences our emotions? The food that we put in our bodies most certainly influences our emotions, and Ayurveda it provides this radiant path to health and emotional equilibrium. Ayurveda is in alignment with nature. Ayurveda is in alignment with the 5 elements: ether, air, water, fire, and earth. And there are 3 constitutions. There is the Kapha constitution, which is earth and water. There is Vata. Vata is air and ether. And Pitta is fire and water. I'm actually Kapha Vata. We're known as the Hufflepuffs of the Ayurvedic world. Ayurveda, when I first learned about it, I felt my heart expand. I felt grounded, and I felt light. And this groundedness and lightness is a guidepost for me with people, places, things. And it's really important for us to think about how our energy is affected by people, places, and things. It's really good for us to ask ourselves, is my heart expanding or contracting? Very good question to ask. So today, I'm sharing with you a dish which is, it's a staple to Ayurveda and Indian cuisine. It's called Kitchari. And Kitchari is amazing. The rice and lentils actually create a perfect amino acid when combined. And magically it balances all doshas. If you're Vata, you're balanced. If you're Pitta, you're balanced. If you're Kapha, you are balanced. If you're Kapha Vata, you're balanced. And it depends on what vegetables you use. Vata, very creative. Hello, Vatas. That's when we want to add sweet potato and more root vegetables, things that ground us. Kapha needs a bit more lightness. Kapha comes from earth and water. So today, the Kitchari that we're making, I'm making it with sweet potato and a mixture of rainbow chard and kale. So here we go. I want to show you the ingredients we have. We've got our mixture of kale and rainbow chard, our sweet potato, 6 cups of water, a little bit of sesame oil, red lentils, basmati rice, and this is our lovely topping. These are our beautiful spices and seeds. Okay, so I am cooking on an induction cooker. And I'm going to put this on 4. And I'm just going to put a little sesame oil in our pot. This is a 1-pot meal. Beautiful people. It's so easy to make. You can put it in the fridge and it's available to you anytime. So our sesame oil goes in the pot. I'm going to put it up on 6. Actually, I'm going to crank it up to 9 just so it warms quickly. And then we can put our seeds in. There's really no reason to spend a lot of money on detox or cleansing products. Our bodies are so intelligent, and all our bodies need to cleanse and to detox is our friend Kitchari. So this is a perfect dish to make the first of the year. It's a perfect dish for springtime. I eat this dish all year long. All year long. It's I call it a hug in a bowl. It's a hug in a bowl. And especially today when the world is beyond crazy at times, it's really important that we practice self-care. This is the most wonderful way to practice self-care. So I'm noticing my oil is smoking a little bit, and I'm going to turn it back down to 4. And I have coriander seeds. I have fennel. In Portuguese, we say funcho. And this is mustard seeds. Okay, the coriander seeds are in, the mustard seeds are in, the fennel seeds are in. And right now, this is exactly what we want. There's a little party going on. A little too much of a party. I'm going to actually move it off the burner just a little bit. Okay, so we hear the popping, we see the popping. Next, this mixture, I put um, 3 cardamom pods, 3 cloves, ground cinnamon in a mortar and pestle. So this goes in next. And every time we add something to the pot, we just give it a little stir. It's kind of like when people meet, right? We want to introduce everybody. Hey, how you doing? Everybody's in the pool. Okay. Next, I have our beautiful friend, turmeric. This is one of the best inflammatories in the world. That goes in the pool. And cumin. Cumin goes in. So at this point, again, we're gonna just give it a stir. We're gonna give it a stir. Everybody's doing really, really well. So, our elixir, our secret elixir, not so secret anymore, right? Our secret elixir is in the pot. Next, I have red lentils. Traditionally, yellow mung dal is used. I prefer red lentils. I love cooking with orange and green foods to represent our sacral chakra, where our creativity comes from, and our heart chakra. So, in go the lentils. And the basmati rice. I make sure that the lentils and the rice they're washed very well. When I'm washing them under the tap, I'm looking at the water. As soon as the water is clear, we're ready to go. Basmati rice goes in. And again, we want everybody to get to know each other, so we give it a quick stir. Isn't this easy? I mean, as soon as you prep this, it's so easy. As soon as you have everything together, the guests of the party, it's really easy to put together. Next is 6 cups of water. 6 cups of water go in. And I give it a stir. Now at this point, the induction cooker is on 4. I'm actually going to turn it up to 7 to bring it to a boil. Next, sweet potato. I leave the skins on. You go ahead and peel. I think there's so many nutrients in the skin. I prefer to leave the skin on. So, sweet potato in. And guys, we're pretty much done here. So, if you want to have a look at what's in the pot, our lovely patata dulce, our lovely sweet potato is in here. And we're going to bring it to a boil. The rainbow chard and kale. We love couve toscana. It's amazing. This is a mixture. I wait until the last minute to put this in. Why? Because I just want to break the cell wall. I want all of the nutrients to remain in the greens. So this is going to cook for 1 hour, and we're making sure the lentils and the rice and the sweet potato is a beautiful porridge-like consistency. So at the end, we're going to put our greens in. And just stir. And here's one I made earlier, right here. This is a mini me. This is a mini me. So you can see this is so fortifying and nurturing. This is all I have. You, of course, can eat as much as you like. You can also top your kitchari with whatever you wish. Today, I have some dates and some coriander. And I love pumpkin seeds. I'm going to put a little pumpkin seed on the top for texture. And pumpkin seeds are so good for us. And my dates and my coriander go on top. And then we enjoy. Wow, so many beautiful flavors. I'm tasting the pop of the coriander seed. And did you know there are 6 flavor profiles in Ayurveda, and I think we have achieved all 6 in this dish. So I'll just come a little closer to the camera so you can see this beautiful dish called Kitchari. I hope you enjoyed the first cooking class of the Tea Tales. You know, I think that sometimes we consider the suffering and the chaos in the world, and we feel like, I don't know how good I feel about experiencing joy. I'm feeling a little guilt. I get that. When the world isn't suffering and chaos, the world is actually crying out for joy. And wow, one of my biggest joys was visiting the Darjeeling Express in London, where these amazing ladies just work magic. It's one of my favorite restaurants on the planet. There are so many small ways we can create joy in our lives, and that does create joy in the world. Taking care of ourselves, self-care, having a retreat for yourself one Saturday and you make this dish, enjoying the joy of solitude. I mean, to me, solitude is such a joy, as is reading, walking in the woods. So I would love to hear from you what small, big, somewhere in between, what are you doing to create more joy in your life? I hope one of the things is making this hug in a bowl from the heart of Ayurveda. Thank you for tuning in. See you next episode.